I've decided that I want to go through the Wildcard 2 cartridge and do a video tutorial on all of the nifty little cards that this cartridge has. In total there are 50 different cards in this cartridge, and Wildcard 2 kind of is a little different than the Wildcard number 1. With this one, you don't have a liner with every single envelope. That's one of the things that I kind of miss that I liked about it. And also with this cartridge, it has kind of similar than what Cricut's starting to do, or I find that they're starting to do with some of their cartridges, that you have a size that's best before. And this one, of course, like the best size to cut it at would be 4.5 inches. Of course, you can go bigger than that, but some of the cuts are kind of intricate, so they're starting to post what kind of sizes that they think that you should start at. Also with this one, and I'm having problems trying to figure this out, that I'm finding that the ones that I've done so far, that the font is turning out huge, and of course this is using the fit to line feature. So I'm kind of learning as I go. Anyways, today I want to do the first one for you, and this is the rainbow card, and it's found on page 22 of the manual. With this one, the suggested size is 4.5 inches, but I used a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and fit to page feature, and it's actually coming out at 5.25 inches. So we're going to begin, and I'm going to show you how to put this card together. So the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to put the envelope. Once again, I cut this out out of Recollections cardstock, 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and with this I cut out at 5.25 inches. So I've already pre-scored all of my lines, and once again, like the Wildcard 1, it does cut out those little notches for you, so it's easier to kind of pre-score or score your lines evenly. So I'm just going to go and begin and put this together. I can figure out how the envelope goes. Okay. So simple. With this one as well, with the envelope, of course it does not have a liner. It does cut out this little call-out here though, so super cute to put on the outside, or you could put it on the inside of your cartridge. This one, I think I'm going to put it right on the front though. Okay, so the envelope, there it is. Next I'm going to put together the card. Once again, these are all cut at 5.25. First thing is I did the card base itself, and I cut that out of a blue Recollections cardstock using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So there it is. Using the card shift feature, you're going to have that little raindrop part right there. Here it is. So I'm going to assemble this one together right now. And see where the little notch is on the outside, so that will be where the cloud goes. Okay, line that up well. There is the card base itself with the card shift feature also. The next part I want to put together is the rainbow, and I had to cut this out a few times. One using the rainbow itself, and when you use the rainbow shift feature, you're going to see that there's two different size rainbows, so you actually have to cut that out 2 times. One for the yellow, and then of course with the smaller part I chose to do a blue. So many different cute colors for the rainbow itself. When you go up here, of course, I chose to do that as green, and that's using layer 1. And then the layer 1 shift cuts out the little cloud part, and I used my Cuttlebug Divine Swirls embossing folder for this part. So when you assemble all of this together, I'm going to do right now, Of course, the red is my part that is on the bottom. Just quickly put these together. Trying to line them up as best as I can. Next, I'm going to do the green. I'm just kind of doing this quickly to show you. My table is creaking and it's driving me crazy, so I apologize if you can hear that. Super cute. And then the next part is the cloud. And once again, I emboss this because I always like to emboss my clouds. I find it's a little cuter. Of course, I put the adhesive on the wrong side. And that is it. All put together there. So, I mean, you could add some stickles, do some different things with that. And then we put this on the front of the card. Again, lining it up to that notch that you had on the left-hand side. Straight as you can. And there it is. There is the cute little rainbow card. Now, as mentioned, I'm having some problems with the phrase. And I found that if I cut it out on the fit to line, it is huge. Of course, it is cutting it out the full size of this, and I like to leave a sentiment. So I just did it on my own, and I cut it out at 2.5 inches going across. I used the phrase itself, Feel Better, and I did that on a teal cardstock. And then down here, I used the phrase Layer Shift for the shadow. So I'm just going to use my zig two-way here. Put that on as quick as I can. Line it up. There it is. I find this will pop right off the page. This way it gives you room if you're a person that likes to leave a sentiment, a handwritten sentiment, which always makes people feel nice when they're not feeling better. Just kind of put that in the inside. And there. That's it. So that is card number 1 in Wildcard 2. And this one can be found on page 22, and using fit to page, it cuts out at 5 1/4 inches. Thank you.